One of the best ways that you can achieve financial independence is by making it extremely easy. And in order to make it extremely easy, what you can do is you can automate your way to financial independence. Make sure that you stay to the end of this video because I'm going to put together a full plan for you so that you can automate your way to financial independence. Now, probably the first step and probably one of the easiest things that you can do in order to get started on automating your way to financial independence is to first look at your workplace retirement plan. Most commonly, if you work in the private sector, you're going to have access to a 401k. If you work in the public sector, then it might be a 403b. Either way, with your workplace retirement plan, this is probably one of the first places that you should start when you're trying to automate your way to financial independence. And more specifically, what you definitely want to look for first is 401k matching contributions. So matching contributions is what your employer is going to put towards your retirement, but that usually entails you having to put some first. Typically, it's going to work like it's going to match 100% or it's going to match 50% up to a certain percentage, usually like anywhere from 3 to 6% or something like that. These matching contributions are 100% free money. It's an instant 100% return. If it's a 1-for-1 match, it's an instant return on your money. So you definitely have to be taking advantage of these matching contributions. This is all going to be set up through your payroll deduction. So when you go and put money into your 401k, it's going to automatically come out. You have to set it up once and then it's going to keep coming out automatically. And then within the 401k, not only is money going to go into the account, but money that is put into the account should be invested automatically. And you should only have to select your investments pretty much once when you first set up your account or later on when you go to rebalance it. If you can manage to get up to the maximum, so currently right now in 2021, the maximum that you can put into a 401k or a similar workplace retirement plan is typically going to be $19,500 if you're under the age of 50. On a monthly basis, that means you're putting $1,625 per month for 12 months. And if you can manage that, then you're probably already well on your way to financial independence. Now, after this, one of the next things that you could probably start with is what's known as an individual retirement account. Every individual retirement account is something that's not sponsored through your employer, but you have to go open up on your own. And this can be done at many different places. And the way that you can automate individual retirement account contributions is you can simply set up an automatic contribution to automatically come out of your checking account. Or alternatively, you could possibly have part of your paycheck automatically get deposited into that IRA. So whatever works easiest for you is what you should probably be doing. But either way, it takes just one step in order to make it become automatic. Now, you can't put as much in an IRA as you can in a workplace retirement account. Currently in 2021, the maximum annual contribution that you can make to an IRA is $6,000. And if you're going to do that in a 12-month period over equal monthly payments, that's going to be $500 per month. So right then and there, if we have our workplace retirement plan plus an IRA, that's already a lot of money per month that we are putting away for financial independence. And all of it takes only one action step and so you to get started, and then everything else is just going to go on in the background. It's all going to be automated. And then the next thing that you could possibly do, depending on your situation, if you have a high deductible health insurance plan for maybe if you are younger, if you're on the younger side and you're on the healthier side and you don't really have very much out-of-pocket expenses when it comes to medical expenses, then you might have a high deductible health plan, and therefore you might be able to open up what's known as a health savings account, okay, or an HSA. And an HSA is another vehicle that you can use in order to fund your retirement. And the reason why it's so good is because it comes with really great tax benefits. Okay, so all these accounts come with some really great tax benefits, but the HSA specifically is another thing that you can automate. So right now, if you are single and your HSA just covers you, you can put up to $3,600 in 2021. And that $3,600 is another amount of money that you can put away annually to automate your way to financial independence. If you were to schedule out $3,600 over 12 months, that's going to be $300 per month. Those are probably the three most primary accounts that you want to start with if you're trying to achieve financial independence. Now, of course, there are other accounts that you can utilize on your path to financial independence, but in most circumstances, I think for most of us, those first three accounts are where we're going to want to look for first when we're trying to automate our way to financial independence. However, just investing is not the only way to get to financial independence. You have to free up that much money, all that money that you're going to be contributing to those investment accounts. You're going to have to free up that money somehow. And that's what we're going to talk about next, how to automate your budget, automate your spending. However, if you're liking this video so far, please make sure you like it and give it a thumbs up. It really does help me out, and I really do appreciate that. Plus, it lets the almighty YouTube algorithm know that you like this video and you want it to get spread to more people. Because trust me, more people do need to see this video. And now next we can talk about how to automate automate your budget. There are many different ways that you can automate your budget, but personally for me, I think that the first thing that you should look for is to look at all your actual bills. Look at your bills, look at your reoccurring bills. What are you getting charged for, every month, every quarter, or every year? And make sure that you can set those up in order to automatically charge onto your credit card or straight to your checking account, whichever one you prefer. I personally prefer a credit card. So if you can charge all of your bills to one credit card, then you'll have one bill that you need to pay every month, because the credit card pays all of those separate bills and then it accumulates into one balance. The reason why I really like using a credit card is because it doesn't matter when all your other bills are due. Let's say you can have a bill that's due on the 1st, you can have a bill that's due on the 5th, one on the 7th, the 16th, the 25th, it really doesn't matter. So over that entire month, all these separate bills are going to be charged to one credit card. Then, once your statement period ends on that credit card, then you're going to have your statement balance. Your statement balance should be just all of the charges that were charged to that credit card within that statement period. That means that when you go to pay off your credit card bill, you're going to have just one payment to make. And this can also be automated. So let's say that everything is charged anywhere from the 1st to the 25th, and then your credit card is due, let's say, 5 days later on the 30th or something similar to that. So anywhere from the 1st to the 25th, all your bills are going to be charged. And then on the 30th, you're going to have one automatic payment for your statement balance come out of your checking account. And therefore, all the activity on your checking account is only going to be pretty much once per month. It's going to be one credit card payment. And that credit card payment is going to be automatically set up. If you set up your credit card to automatically pay the statement balance every single month, then that means you're pretty much never going to pay any interest. You're always going to be paying your credit card in full, and therefore you can maximize the effectiveness? Why can't I say that word? Why can't I say effectiveness? And therefore you're going to maximize the effectiveness of a credit card. And you're going to have pretty much a whole month to basically review everything and review all those charges if you want to. If you follow all of these steps, you're pretty much guaranteed to automate your way to financial independence. You have automatic investing going on and you have an automatic budget. But there's a little bit more that you still need to do if you want to get started on the path to financial independence. And that's why, if you haven't already, make sure that you watch another video that I created, a full guide to getting started on the path to financial independence. Now, thank you so much for watching this video. I'm Zach from OnCashflow.com. And I hope to see you next time.